all, welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gandhi now. We're here at the newly inaugurated Rev Sports Studio, and it is my honor to be hosting one of the first shows from the Rev Studio alongside my colleague Raut and R Chowdhury and two of the finest names in Indian sport. Kathuniya, Paralympic silver medalist and one of the finest para athletes of India. And of course, P Gopichand, Dronacharya of Indian badminton and the man behind Indian badminton. Come on, take it away with the first question.
Absolutely, and it's great to be hosting. So, she's a friend for the last few years. But I started with Obisa. Obisa, you have been with you have been part of the Expo Francis, and tomorrow and day after we'll be having in Mountain. That will be
Checking your device.
studio. Uh, What do you expect from this year's Conclave and how you feel basically doing our studio? Because we'll be talking about sports. It's a fantastic year, Asian Games. Laksha had a fantastic run, but we'll be coming to a few more discussions shortly. But how do you feel to be part of this?
But first of all, congratulations to you all. Your charity, which comes to Korea and published up with us. Wonderful facility. I've seen this growth from the very inception of the seed stage, I would say, and it's really good to see the entire ecosystem grow. It's great to see Indian sports benefit from this growth, because for us to get news about sport outside of cricket, and to see all of you, especially, um, and it's such tough combination. Such yeah, it's really great. Like, let's take for his vision and the entire team for this wonderful. It's very exciting, fantastic studio. Young people, very excited and see the journey ahead.
You've been a part of Rev Sports. You've been a friend of Rohan's for quite some time now. We love hearing your stories, but when it comes to the Trailblazers, what are your favorite memories and what are you looking for?
The first time Trailblazer में आया था 2022 फर्स्ट टाइम होता है 2.0 तो मेरे को पूरी मैंने एक बार कॉल करा कि हम लोग एक स्पोर्ट्स को निकले फिर आएंगे आप उसका आना मैंने बोला ठीक है आएंगे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है तो वो 6 महीने पहले फोन कर दिया उन्होंने बोलता उस डेट में ना बुक कर देना मैं बोला हाँ हाँ कोई दिक्कत नहीं है आ जाऊंगा मैं तो बोलते कि हाँ मैं पैसे जरूर दूंगा आना जरूर मैंने बोला तो हर बार वो ना बार बार ये बोलते थे और हर बार याद करवाते थे रिमाइंड करवा देते कि आना जरूर आना जरूर तो मैंने बोला कोई दिक्कत नहीं मैं पक्का आऊंगा इस बार भी यही हमेशा से 3 साल से आ रहा हूँ और मैं हमेशा बोल देता हूँ कि मैं आपके लिए आऊंगा हमेशा तो 3 साल से हमेशा यहाँ पर आ रहा हूँ तो बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है और काफी टाइम ट्रेनिंग करते करते भी हो जाता है तो एक घूमने का मौका भी मिल जाता है क्या कहता है
I remember Yogesh calling me to the Puja Puja. Chalo, but I was elsewhere, so can't be bad. But this time, surely Yogesh. Gopis are coming back to you. Fantastic, very important year for Asian Games. How do you look forward? How do you set the year up for Indian players?
Coming back last week we had a great Olympic also the previous year started in China so excited about the way they done and simple locals for the last few months and yes you should do come for us as a sports and toughest stations here. But having said that, I think that the way that should play, the way that should play, something I'm confident about the good performance. It's going to be exciting because players coming up. And the company here, what's coming.
आपकी तैयारी कर रहे हैं?
बात तो मतलब वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप के 1-2 महीने बाद ही स्टार्ट करेगी ट्रेनिंग और इंडियन ओपन भी अच्छा वाला मॉडल वही गारंटी है और धीरे धीरे आगे नेक्स्ट फॉर्म बढ़ेगा और एशियन गेम का भी क्वालिफिकेशन अभी मई में लास्ट फाइनल ट्रायल्स तो फोकस रहेगा बात और करेगी
Okay, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन है अभी इंडियन पैरालंपिक स्पोर्ट में एक रेवोल्यूशन तो शुरू हो गया था तो टोक्यो से ही बट अभी का देखेंगे तो वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप हमने होस्ट किया है अभी ग्रैंड प्री जो न्यू दिल्ली में खत्म हुआ 208 मेडल्स सो उसके बाद रशिया फिनिश किया 32 मेडल्स 34 मेडल्स में इतना सारा गैप हो गया है इंडियन पैरालंपिक्स इज एट दैट सो ये अलग सा प्रेशर डालता हूँ कि आपकी इस पे कि द वर्ल्ड इज लुकिंग एट यू while you are playing. They have set the benchmark. So see, you are fantastic in the
नहीं जैसे ग्रैंड प्री हो रहे हैं इंडिया में और क्लासिफिकेशन भी हो रहा है तो आप सारे एथलीट्स होते हैं जिन्हें एथलीट्स उनके लिए फायदा हो जाता है कि कोई परीक्षा काफी सारे जो बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कतें आ वही मतलब इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड अब दिल्ली में हो रहा है लास्ट ईयर भी हुआ था तो काफी सारे जो एथलीट्स जब वो क्लासिफाइड हो जाते हैं स्मार्ट जो बन जाते हैं तो वो चीज़ें मतलब काफ़ी ज़्यादा इम्प्रूव हो गई है और प्रेशर इतना कुछ नहीं होता जैसे अभी 30 कंट्रीज को आना था इधर लेकिन ड्यू टू वॉर उस वजह से सिर्फ 6 नहीं कंफर्म कर पाए तो अगर जैसे और ज़्यादा कंट्रीज आती तो और ज़्यादा कंपटीशन देखने को मिलता तो और ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता लेकिन नेक्स्ट टाइम देखते हैं कैसा होता है
Professor, you spoke about being in badminton, but can the overall trend that you've seen in Indian athletics well, are you thinking that India is finally at that stage that rather get access to the coming cycles?
Going back to 2020, I think this may be to the policy funding. I think makes it different, but we have at 2012 was the kind of significant likewise, I think that's a lot of stress buildings it has hopefully things which need to be developed because in a country like this, with such vast numbers, with such diversity, to get a policy across the country for different people, and to actually have systems in place uh, where the aspirations of the policymakers or the people are far above the infrastructure and the policy and the people involved. So I think at every level we have these challenges. It's almost like our cities where the growth has happened, then we kind of want to know where the lights are, where the roads are, where the drainages are, and where the water is. So in some sense, that's what we are facing. The growth is there, the aspiration is big. The growth has also been, but it probably has been haphazard, and we have a lot of gaps to fill in. But it's really good that there is a huge amount of interest, and we are seeing that um, come by in the way of policy, in the way of thinking and aspiration from the people on the ground. And it's very heartening to see this. And I'm very positive that the next few years will be great for Indian sport. And as Buria was talking about, it's that moment in Indian sport which could turn around everything. And it's the inflection point which I'm looking at, and this seems to be the right moment for Indian sport.
Yeah, Gargi, I'll ask Gopi sir my last question and then you can finish up with Yogesh. Gopi sir, since you mentioned all these stakeholders, the sports persons, the corporates, the sponsors, the federation officials, how important is a conclave like an event like Trailblazers Conclave to get all the stakeholders under one roof, and how much does it help in improve the sport as a whole?
I think, to be fair, storytelling in sport, role models in sport, avenues in sport beyond just players. I think these are fundamentally very important to the ecosystem of sport. I think for new people to take up sport, for people who have taken up the sport to continue playing the sport, or people who are on the verge of retirement or who are dropping out of sport to find other avenues. I think this is one stream which needs to go on. Because with the growth of sport, the education of sports persons, the rehabilitation of sports persons is something which is supremely important. We cannot ignore these, because for every Olympic champion we make, there's so many thousands of them who have actually spent the time but have not made it. So what about them is a fundamental thing. So actually, to have people align different people to meet the right kind of people, whether it be at a grassroots level to find role models, to bring them up, to make heroes and talk about their stories. Tailblazers is important. To actually get a policy in place and to have policymakers talk about what they've been doing, this is very important. To have sponsors meet athletes and to actually feel that, to actually celebrate the sponsors, because that's very important as well. Because not many people, I've gone to corporates who have said, boss, badminton doesn't have the eyeballs to be a world sport. And I'm sure he's eating his words, and uh, he must be feeling stupid right now. But I think that's how everybody who's looked at Olympic sport over the last few years must be feeling, because today we are looking at a different world. So I think to celebrate sport, to celebrate people in sport, to align policies, and to actually get people understand sport and the fans. I think to give them the material which is needed. I think we've seen this. What are we looking? I've seen this happen in the last few years. This is a very important one. And I'm so happy to be part of this. And congratulations to you all, the entire team behind Rev Sports, for making such a beautiful event.
आखिरी सवाल, रोहन ने प्रेशर के बारे में आपको पूछा था, लेकिन मैं जानना चाहती हूँ जिस तरीके की विजिबिलिटी अब पैरा स्पोर्ट को मिल रही है, एक्सपेक्टेशंस भी बढ़ गए हैं, कॉर्पोरेट बैकिंग है, स्पॉन्सर बैकिंग है, has that changed how you guys are now preparing for tournaments and competitions?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है कि कुछ चेंजेस आए हैं प्रिपरेशन में। तो अभी मतलब उस लेवल के इतने कॉर्पोरेट्स नहीं थे, मतलब ठीक है उतना ही है जितना पहले था। अभी चेंजेस आने की काफ़ी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है उसमें। और ट्रेनिंग का तो बेसिकली अगर फोकस करना है तो एक खिलाड़ी को ही करना पड़ेगा। वो कॉर्पोरेट्स वगैरह कोई भी आएगा आपको बोलेगा तो नहीं, आपको ट्रेनिंग करना है तो खुद ही करना पड़ेगा। और काफ़ी सारे लोग जो न्यू एथलीट्स है वो शॉर्टकट के चक्कर में मतलब छोड़ देते हैं या शॉर्टकट करते हैं, तो कुछ ना कुछ उनके साथ दिक्कतें हैं। तो मैं तो बस यही कहना चाहूँगा कि अपना हार्ड वर्क करें, स्मार्ट वर्क करें, जितना हो सके फोकस रहेंगे उतना ज़्यादा ही अच्छा रिजल्ट आएगा। और कंसिस्टेंसी तो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। आप धीरे धीरे करते रहिए, मतलब 1-2 साल का तो है नहीं कि स्पोर्ट्स करा और जीत गए हम लोग। टाइम लगेगा, मुझे खुद 10 साल हो गए करते हुए स्पोर्ट्स, तो टाइम लगेगा हर चीज़ में।
All right, we can wrap up the show on that note. Thank you so much, Gopi sir and Yogesh. We're looking forward to hearing from you from tomorrow on our panels, and of course to everyone who's here. Thank you so much for being a part of the celebration. Thank you. We'll be back.
Thank you.
There were a lot of